Judges sentence crooks, not sheriffs, right? Well, a state oversight agency says AB 109 is making some sheriffs assume the role usually held by judges. KRCR News Channel 7 Shay Arthur went to find out if that's happening in Shasta County, and she is here now. Shay.
Well, Mike, according to that agency, some sheriffs in California are making decisions on bail and how much time convicts serve. The commission says this raises questions about separation of powers. Today I spoke with Shasta County's undersheriff. She says it's not so much that the sheriff is deciding how long a convict should serve, but how they should serve. Shortly after AB 109 went into effect in 2011, jails across California began feeling the effects of overcrowding.
We are at capacity all the time.
Shasta County Undersheriff Sheila Ashman says AB 109 has been a game changer with how jails are run.
We have a gentleman in jail today who is sentenced to 8 years jail.
What was designed to alleviate the burden on the state has shifted to the county, a burden the Little Hoover Commission says is forcing sheriffs to act as judges. The commission, out of Sacramento, investigates government operations. I took the issue to people on the street to get their opinion.
100 years or so ago, I worked at San Quentin Prison, and the issues were not nearly as severe then as they are now.
Tom Turner out of Redding told me he doesn't think sheriffs should have to hold that much responsibility.
I think his job is to enforce the judge's decision.
Some agree.
Sid does both. He can't wear two hats.
While others say they could see it potentially working.
To do something to stop the revolving door. Be a good avenue to explore, yes. Yeah.
And while Undersheriff Ashman says Sheriff Basenko isn't handing down sentences, she says her department is having to get creative.
It's a constitutional right for the sheriff to identify how people serve their sentences.
There are currently 91 inmates serving their time on work release, 18 of them on GPS monitoring bracelets. And as we look into the future, she expects the work release program for low-level offenders to expand.
You have to realize that locking people up exclusively for every crime committed doesn't necessarily always work.
And Undersheriff Ashman told me there are plans to expand the work release program, most likely sometime this summer. We'll keep you posted. Shay Arthur, KRCR News Channel 7.